Stackables comes all together as one molded unit. And you'll notice that we have two half aquafoam rings nested down inside. Sympathy work is changing throughout our industry. And yes, we still do the traditional work at the mortuary or the funeral home, but we also are having a lot more call for the memorial services where we would feature an urn or some type of memorial. So we're going to use our stackable in that capacity as well. So to make this happen, lots of different ways to approach the end result. Stackables, as you see, is a design container that gives us a lot of versatility, and we're going to share a number of different ideas with you. Today I've already begun greening the aquafoam ring that's nested down inside. There are two half rings, so it gives me the versatility to either design all the way around, or if I need to do something one-sided and use the other half for a different purpose, then it gives me that flexibility. What I have done here is given a nice base treatment using the Italian ruscus and highlighting a couple areas with the leatherleaf fern just to give a little bit of variation of color and texture. I like the way that the stackable center gives me that influence at the beginning. So I'm just going to work with it in this particular case. Now, it doesn't mean that I could not create a garden composition, because I can. I can do a very soft flowing line, use a lot of undulating lines versus everything being very, very parallel. So as I turn this around, you'll get a better look as to what we've got happening at this point. Dancing your eye, moving your eye throughout the composition, but I'm creating this framing using the two clusters of bells of Ireland, and also the carnations are working that way as well. So now that we have this neutral base, I want to begin adding points of interest. And one of the easiest way to do so is to add color. Stargazer lilies are very commanding in size, shape, and color. So I want to use those fairly forward in the composition. In other words, I want to showcase and show my customer where they have best spent their money. At this point, it becomes a sensitivity to your budget. And as you see, we have a great framework already established. We can either enhance it with additional flowers and foliages, or we can just finish it off at this point. Because as we think about the fact that this particular floral composition is going to be moved multiple times, the fact that we have the stackables gives us that advantage, because I can lift that whole thing as one, and it doesn't shift whatsoever. So it becomes very friendly as far as delivering is concerned. You as a designer, as a floral designer, are in complete control as to how much or how little product that you actually use in this type of composition. Taking my spray roses and placing them in similar groupings, again, to strengthen that pink all the way through the design itself. So now that we have our stackables design, we can now use either the cremation urn, and as you see, we have this great framing look, how our bells of Ireland connect the eye to the rose, and then just truly envelop that whole shape, that smooth side that we're seeing here, and it makes a total look happen. Or we could use a family photo. So this is a Sympathy design, but you think, okay, this could easily be done in a number of different applications or used for other events, such as if I were doing an anniversary party. This would be a great way to take a photograph and include the flowers in there. I could use a piece of statuary on the top as well. So again, it's the versatility that we're talking about. But what I really like is the stability I can take this into the delivery vehicle without any challenge. The weight is comfortably distributed. It has a wide bottom to it. I can place it in whatever venue that I want to without having any challenge whatsoever as far as the mechanic is concerned. I hope you enjoyed the ideas we shared with you.